Hello everyone, Eric Levy here. You're watching my YouTube vlog where sentimental thoughts come from the heart, mental outball shenanigans come from the brain. It's EML77 TV, episode 690. What's going on, everybody? So it is June the 11th, 2020, 7:55 p.m. What's going on? You know, I really hate 2020. I really do. I mean, the year started out pretty decent until the reports about the coronavirus hit. And everything went downhill from there. And on top of all that, there's some riots and protests and violence going on. And violence between the police and citizens that started up in Minnesota. And then everything else in between happens. Summer events getting canceled or postponed. There's no sports and everything else. And then there's my family. We have been through a whole lot. And I felt that my family does not deserve any of the stuff that's been happening to them. My sister leaving bad notes on my father's truck. Our dog, we had to put him down because he had a cancerous mass. And then just an hour ago, there's a humongous dog fight upstairs, and one of my sisters who tried to break it up got hurt. And, I love my family. I really, really do. I'm glad everybody's okay, but it's been, our family's going through a lot of stress right now. And I'm not doing this to embarrass my family or anything like that. It's just that everything that has been happening this year totally reeks of heinocity. It totally sucks. In fact, the year 2020, let's just say this. I like Maxwell Jacob Friedman more than I like the year 2020 right now. That's how bad this year has been. Now, it's a bittersweet moment for me because I'm going back to work this Monday. I know a lot of changes. I'm expecting a lot of changes happening. And, to be honest with you, all this crap, I'm just very, 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 very surprised. The past 10 years have been too much. The past 10 years have been, terrible. There has been highlights over this decade, don't get me wrong. But, people say, oh, that's life. People go through things, that's life, yeah. And we're sick and tired of life hitting us in the rear end. That's my personal opinion. And then on top of all that, I'm getting trolled once again on YouTube. Luckily for me, I had the block button ready and available. And they still consist of, and these trolls, it's only what? Only 3 different channels. One person doing 3 different channels. I mean, it's disgusting already. I had to deal with it again. I had to be interviewed about this whole thing. It's ridiculous. I just want my life. I want to get back to a regular routine of life. I'm just annoyed about this year. I'm in a very annoyed mood. I'm really angry and upset. Don't get me wrong. Is that it's one of those things where you just want to go, good Lord, is anything else going to happen? And then they pull out a story on Twitter that we've already known about years ago. A couple of years ago is the EEE virus. I think we already know that, and everybody sprays everything, and, I don't know what people are thinking. Excuse me. I'm tired. I mean, it is getting ridiculous. I'm hoping the second half of the year of 2020 goes well. And here we are. in the middle of the year, and things are still going crazy. To be totally honest, man, I don't know. I honestly do not know what's going to happen next. You know, I'll be honest with you. I wish I had like I said, I wish I traveled back in time, man. I wish I did. Between what's going on with stores closing left and right. This past decade alone, it was not been the best decade for retail stores, man. Obviously, here in the South Coast, we lost basically 3 malls. The first mall that dropped, 2016, was the Harbor Mall. That was gone and eliminated. It replaced that with the South Coast Marketplace. Second mall that dropped, the Swansea Mall, a mall that I worked at for a couple of months 10 years ago. That's gone. The Galleria basically is going to close up after, even if it does open back up, it ain't going to do much. My personal opinion, it's closed to me. I ain't going back there. And who knows the fate of our mall? We're the last mall standing. The Dartmouth Mall's the last mall standing. I know malls have been an endangered species for a long time, and the pandemic that's happened has shut down all non-essential businesses have probably sped up the process of the fate of the Dartmouth Mall. And so there are days when I'll be honest with you, there are days when I would totally want to forget this year. And I totally want to say, screw this year. I've had it, and then we got summer events like the Portuguese Feast and the WEML-TV Festival either being canceled or postponed to a later date. Feast was canceled, festival's postponed to a later date after Labor Day. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, good Lord, what am I going to do? This summer is going to be the most awful summer for everybody here. And I feel bad. I feel bad for the kids. I feel bad for my city. I feel bad for everyone who's worked very, very hard and saved up the money to go to summer trips and, and camping and all that just to get screwed by 3 things. The pandemic, the racism, the riots, and everything else going on, and the people who started it all, dumb politicians. And I'm talking about both sides of the White House, Republicans and Democrats, because all they want to do is line up their pockets with a lot of this and then screw us out of all of it. I mean, and then I got the internet trolls I have to deal with. I'm like, trying to keep it together. I'm trying to stay focused, stay relaxed, do a ninja thing, Power Ranger thing. I don't care. People make fun of me because I like Power Rangers. So what? People make fun of me because I like singing songs on amusement park rides, not kiddie rides. Amusement park rides. Trying to bring back old memories for me. You see, the internet trolls, you guys have no respect for anybody who's having a better life. If you're that miserable about your life, do something about it and change it. Don't take your anger out on others. I don't appreciate that. I'm sure a lot of people do not appreciate that. Their families don't appreciate that when you harass them as well. And and we got cyberbullies that cost a young lady her life up in Japan who had a great career in wrestling, who was having a great career in wrestling, for her to cut it short because of bullying online. Because trolls want their own way. Wah, wah, wah. You know what internet trolls are? Nothing but immature brats online throwing their hissy fit cyber temper tantrums because they don't get their own way. Let's troll someone else so that way they can be out of this world so we can take over their lives. Just because they don't have the same life I do, that doesn't mean they have the right to take their anger out. And it's sad and pathetic. And it needs to stop. These trolls, let's say, oh, you stole this person from us. I don't steal. I make friends. When we become friends, we respect each other. That's your problem. All you trolls, you don't respect anybody but yourselves. You want attention to yourselves. You need to stop that. You need help. You need psychological help. You have no respect for others. Why should we respect you? You think this is funny to you? You think this trolling thing is funny to you? It's not a joke, and I'm not laughing. The internet trolls, you guys need to wake up. Grow up. Do better. Be better. It's bad enough we had to deal with all this crap in 2013. You don't have to add another log to the fire, so to speak. But here you are. Let's add another log to the fire. Good thing the block button on my channel douses it out real quick. But luckily, it's not 100 channels this time around. There's only 3. 2 have been more active accounts as far as comments go than others. And then you get the corporate executives who don't care. There's another reason why we're in the state that we're in right now. They have no respect for us American citizens who buy their products. We decide to help them and support them. And what do we get back for it? Crap. And then you got drama over on Discord. It's been happening for a couple of years. One person don't want to talk to that person. The other person blocks that person and everything else. I got friend blocking friend, and everything else is ridiculous. If 2020 was a person, I'd punch it in the face. Like I said, 2020 sucks so bad it makes Maxwell Jacob Friedman of AEW look like Mr. Rogers. That's how bad I hate this year. But despite all that, I'm trying to keep my spirits up. I'm trying to keep going. But after what I heard what was going on an hour ago, kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, I need to speak out. As you notice, I'm not yelling, I'm not screaming. I'm just getting a little annoyed. A little annoyed because month after month it's something new. It's something crappy you can go through. And we're blaming politicians, we're blaming the world, we're blaming everyone else. But like I said, the first people we have to blame is ourselves. Somehow we humans brought a lot of this upon ourselves. It ain't Donald Trump's fault. It ain't Nancy Pelosi's fault. It ain't Joe Biden's fault. It ain't Barack Obama's fault. It ain't George Bush's fault. It ain't Bill Clinton's fault. It ain't George Bush Sr.'s fault. It ain't Ronald Reagan's fault or Jimmy Carter's fault. It ain't anybody's fault, man. It's our fault, the people. We need to start to make the change. We need to be the change. We all do. We need to go out and be the light. Be the beacon of light to the rest of the world, man. Now, of course, yes, sitting here complaining on a computer on a video won't get it done, but somebody needs to say something just more like a food for thought. You want to do a video that makes you guys think, Just think about what I'm saying here, Maybe you'll probably get out and go, man's right. I got to go do something about it. Everybody's stressed in my family. Keep them in your prayer. Keep myself and my family in your prayers. Then you get internet trolls disrespecting a good friend of mine, Jordan Little. His brother passed away recently. And his brother probably loved life and loved the family, being around family, and the family loved him. And this Mr. Disappointment trolled on Jordan's channel, saying that, probably you drove him to this. I mean, that's totally low and disrespectful. Jordan did not deserve to see deserve that. Neither did his brother, neither did the rest of his family. And some troll wants to make a joke about it? Really? You know how pathetic that is? How would you like it if something happened to your family and we go, ha ha, you drove him to this? You wouldn't like it there, Mr. Disappointment. You wouldn't. You disrespected a good friend of mine, and that is not right. I'm glad your comment's been deleted, and I bet you have been blocked on Facebook. Or blocked on YouTube, sorry. Yeah, I'm a little bit infuriated about what's been going on, man. I am. But you know what? I'm not going to get angry for the rest of this year. I'm going to be disappointed. I am disappointed this year. Yes, I am. If you want people to respect you, you respect them back. If you want people to stop bullying you, you need to stop being the bully. And I'm trying not to be the bully. When bullies, when internet trolls try to get to me, I just try to be a helpful person and just be an adult and say, you need to wake up, you need to stop this, you are going too far with this, you're going overboard. I'm tired of it. And then you got to be like a good, responsible adult and say, hey, you don't want to listen to me? You know, you don't want to listen to me. You don't like what I have to say. There's nothing else I can do but not talk to you anymore. I'm done. Finite. Sick and tired of dealing with immature trolls who do not respect me, who do not respect what I have to say. I'm done with it. I'm done trying to be reasonable. I'm done trying to be nice. You don't like to say? You can get off my channel right now. And you can block me. You can block my channel. You can block this YouTube channel of mine. Don't come at me again. Simple as that. Y'all know who you are. You know? Sad part about the whole thing is there's friends of mine people that I know in my life that won't even want to talk to me. Personally, I'm disappointed. Because I thought they'd be two good friends to get along with. If I offended them, I apologize. I'm not perfect, and I don't expect to be perfect, and I don't know why everybody else wants me to be perfect. I'm tired of being perfect for everybody. I just want to be me. I want to be myself. I don't want to be what everybody expects me to be. I want to be the person that God created me to be. Now, there's a majority of people out there that I know that would have no problem in that. They like me being me, and that's fine. It's great. But those that know me and don't want to be a friend of mine for a reason, don't even want to talk to me, listen, I am who I am. If I offended you in any way, I ask you to forgive me. Because I'm not perfect. Never have been, never will be. I'm not better than anybody else. Never have been, never will be. I'm not exactly Maxwell Jacob Friedman Jr. here. Because you're not going to get that condescending attitude out of me. No way. Yes, I want to be real. I want to pull no punches. Hey, when I was a kid, I lied a lot. You know? I'm not perfect. But I got in trouble for lying, didn't I? I got in trouble for it. My parents disciplined me. They trained me up right. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to teach people the right way to be respectful towards people. That's why, instead of coming after the internet trolls and calling them names and all that, I tell them, you got to stop this. You cannot be doing this. If you think this is funny, it's not. There's people out there that get affected by stuff that you do, and it's going to hurt them in the long run. Like I said, I care. I care. I may block the trolls from my channels because it's for everyone else that I know their safety. I'm protecting my friends, my subscribers, my family. That's why I block these trolls. I'm protecting not only myself, I'm protecting my friends, I'm protecting my family and my subscribers and their families here on YouTube. That's why. You trolls think it's a coward's way out. No, it's not. It's protection, safety. How would you like it if I trolled your family, your friends, your subscribers? You wouldn't appreciate that one bit. People need a wake-up call. Maybe everything that's been happening this year, maybe the wake-up call we need to straighten ourselves out. In order to make our country great again, the politicians are not going to do it for us. Okay? Donald Trump's not going to do it for us. Nancy Pelosi's not going to do it for us. Hillary Clinton's not going to do it for us. Bill Clinton's not going to do it for us. George Bush, Barack Obama, none of these politicians are going to do it for us because all they care about is lining their pockets. It's up to us. Up to us. Now, granted, peaceful protest, that's great and all, but looting and rioting and swearing at people, throwing tear gas and all that, and just it doesn't solve. It just makes things worse. About time we dig deep in our hearts and our souls. We need to search our souls and search who we are. I felt like doing this video because I need to let people know that I'm hurting inside as well. We're all hurting. Not just white people. Black people are hurting. And they're hurting worse than they are. Brown people, Indian people, Chinese people, Asian people in this country alone. There's more racism in this country than any other country in the world. We are a melting pot of the world, man. Sometimes I pray that God would take me home right away. But God knows better than that. He says, I got work for you to do here. And I want you to do that work. And I'm not here to shove the Bible down anyone's throats. But I am going to check things out right now. Just a second here. Hold up. Because I did like activity log. I did like a lot of good posts that my mother put up, the Lord put up, and everything else. I'm trying to find the post that I put up. The post that I put up. Post my mother put up. Give me a second here. I'm trying to find that post. It isn't an easy thing. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find the pic. I think I've gone too far. I'm trying to find all these awesome pics. Trying to find these awesome pics. I'm trying to find. Anyone can find the dirt in someone. Be the one who finds the gold. That's Proverbs 11:27. That's one, and that's what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm trying to find a, here's another one I want to encourage you guys with. My mother likes to post these. You might feel worthless to one person, but you're priceless to another. Don't ever forget your value. That's why I never give up in my life. 'Cause I know I'm worth worth something to someone out there. The Lord is close to those, to the brokenhearted. He saved those whose spirits have been crushed. Psalm 34:18. If your spirit's crushed today, Lord's got you. The Lord has got you. Even if you don't believe in Him, He's there. Oh, here we go. This is the one I want. We cannot force someone to hear a message they are not ready to receive, but we must never underestimate the power of planting a seed. See, that's all I'm trying to do. Planting a seed. Planting a seed inside your hearts. It's up to you if you want that seed to grow. I've always believed that this YouTube channel of mine would help me, give me an opportunity to plant a lot of seeds. And whether or not you accept the Lord Jesus Christ into your heart, it's entirely up to you. It's up to your decision. Sometimes you don't understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes you gotta sit down and just think. You have to ask yourself, is it worth it? It was worth it. Listen, I love everybody, and I try to love people because how God taught me to be. That's what the Bible teaches me to be, is to love everybody. But sometimes you have to be harsh, not totally harsh, but to the point where you have to take them aside, or to a message, say, hey, listen, you got to stop this. You can't be just doing this because you want your own way. That's what I was trying to tell these internet trolls. They got to stop what they're doing because they want their own way. And that's not right. Getting your own way is not going to help you as much. I know I try not to complain online. I try not to say bad things about my workplace and everything else, and I'm trying to be strong for everybody. It's not that easy. Trust me, the challenge is so, if you feel like shutting the computer off, shutting every electronic device that gives out the news off, and just read a good book, or just sit in the sun and just pray, or go for a drive or something, or sit at a beach, sit at the sand and watch the sunset and see if God will tell you something. So what's next for me? Like I said, it's going to be a new adventure getting back to work. It has been a mental adventure for me here at home during these 2.5 months, almost near 3 months of not working. Almost 90 days, man. Over 78 days of not working at all. I got a hunch my schedule is going to change again due to all this. And I wouldn't be surprised. But for me, as far as finding another job is concerned, time's running out. I honestly don't know. This will be my last year working at this mall. Could be. Because I'll tell you one thing. I worked 2 jobs for a great total of 25 years. That explains a lot. That explains how much God has blessed me. And in these 25 years, I made a lot more friends than I ever anticipated. And I'm very thankful and blessed. Went through a lot. I went through a lot in '95, but let me tell you something. I came a long way in 25 years. I've made mistakes, though. But I still hung in there, and still kept on going, kept on pushing. 2020 may suck right now, but who knows? It could get better. We can look back on this year and go, and I could say that I would say, let's say 10 years from now, I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm going to look back in 10,000, okay, I'll be, 53 years old? I will look back at that year and go, that was the year that changed everything. I would say 2020 was the year that changed everything about this country and everything in the world. Excuse me. I would have sat down with my siblings, or by myself, or be on here and say, this year changed everything for me. This year has changed everything for me. I'm very, very thankful for the life that I have. Albeit a little bit crazy at sometimes. It's not the best life ever. It's not the most glamorous life in the world. But I'm thankful. I don't care if I live in my parents' basement. I don't care if I like 80s and 90s shows. I don't care if I don't have $1 million. I don't care if this room's small. All I care about was being with family and friends, people that I love, and be grateful. Attitude of gratitude. I've always got to be thankful no matter what. That's what kept me sane, is I got to look back on everything I've been through, and I'm thankful that I'm alive here on earth. And I'll keep doing this until the Lord decides to tell me to cut it out and head home. Even though I am home here on earth physically, there's a spiritual home that's been waiting for me. I know I've been a little bit too preachy, but I just care about you guys. I care about my friends and my relatives and my family. I care about my subscribers. Yes, I care about the internet trolls. Funny, it's like, how can you say that when they all insulted you? I know. But the Bible says, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. But also, if you love somebody, you discipline that person. I'm trying to be a helpful person. Like I said, I'm trying to tell these trolls, gotta cut this crap out, man. We're not going to tolerate it anymore. You're going to be in very big trouble if you do. If you don't like what I have to say, then I'm done with you. I don't want anything to do with you. Sometimes people don't want to receive what you say. Sometimes, you keep telling them and telling them and telling them they won't listen, they won't listen. You just keep planting that seed. And once you're done with them, just walk away from it and see what happens. See what happens a few weeks from now, a few months from now, a few years from now. I'm learning to stay strong in God. I'm really stay strong from in here. I know there's a lot of friends out there that I know that don't believe in the Lord. They've been through a lot in their lives, and they kept on going. People want to know how I am doing it. With God on my side. The Bible says, if God is for me, who can be against me? God has blessed me with a lot of things in my life. These material things, they're not going to last forever. I keep them because there's lots of things that bring me back memories. See? Like, hold on just a second here. fix that. Like these 2 packs of playing cards here. Alright? I found them on eBay. Alright? I used to have these cards when I was a child growing up. I used to like collecting playing cards. Don't know why. I was fascinated with the face cards. Used to play card sharks with them. These were the first 2 decks of playing cards I got. And they're from a store that is no longer in existence. No, not Kmart, but Zayre. Zayre was one of my favorite places to go to at the Dartmouth Mall at the time. But they're not going to be here forever once I leave this earth. They'll probably be sold on eBay again. Or any other online shopping, maybe Amazon. You never know. But right now I have them because I bought them with my own money so I can relive my childhood. But one thing's for sure. One thing's for sure, though. I'm standing strong. I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet. And I'm going to win. I'm going to win at life. I want to win over the trolls. Win people. Am I worried about girls? Or women? Nah. I'm good. God's got my back. God will probably have me covered in that department. But God's got my back. I've been blessed. No matter what. "2020 will get better, I hope. We just got to pray and have faith. Believe. A lot of people are downing in already. To some, this may be going down as the worst year in American history. Or in world history. Some people may say, this is the year that turned everything around. To me, if I want to remember this year as it goes by and closes down during school vacation that year, that winter, and you know what? You're going to realize when January hits, you're going to realize we survived possibly the worst year in our lives. This has been the most challenging year for me. I'm just really upset about the way things are going right now. So we will see what the second half of this year will bring. So that's it. That's all the time we have on the show. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I figured something needs to be said. Been through a lot. I hope some of the stuff I said encourages you as well. And I'm hoping that you all learn something from this. So, as this been said, God bless you guys, and I'll see you in episode 690. Hopefully I will give my backlash picks and predictions at that point. But I'll probably have to wait till after SmackDown to do it. Okay? Or probably before. You never know. They could add matches before SmackDown comes on. See what happens. Alright, so I will see you guys later. God's blessings to each and every one of you guys. I love you guys. Please understand I'm trying to speak from the heart. That's what part of this vlog is all about. I'll be seeing you. Peace.